Hello friends, it is Andrea from Reselling to Freedom. Welcome back to the warehouse. Today is Saturday, and it's our last auction. The last auction ends tonight. I'm not gonna cry right now. So the girls and I did fantastic last week. Every single thing behind us, every single invoice in our binder, we went through all of it, and everyone's stuff, whether it be from one auction or the past 4, is now lumped together. So just had one person come in and I had his stuff in the cart. I have 2 more coming in just a little bit. I have a birthday party to attend this afternoon, so I won't be here for very long. And it is a brisk, I think 43 degrees outside. So if I sit in the sun, it gets kind of sleepy. But everything has been separated. The first 3 rows are everybody's stuff. On the other side, I have my one table. I think I'm going to bring it over and set up stuff of items that either never sold, which I have a pile here and a pile down here. It's nothing that great. It's small random stuff or things that never were picked up and I didn't move them back in inventory, so I call them homeless because they're not supposed to be here, they're supposed to be over there, but they're just sitting on a shelf, which it's not a lot. So I might pull my table over. They were working on the drain yesterday, so I think a lot of the leaking inside should be done. And it's supposed to rain Monday and Tuesday. I also have Christmas trees left from last year. I've pulled out, I think 4, a 7.5, 6.5, and I think a 9 foot. The 9 foot is 4 pieces, and so far I can only get the bottom one to light up. I have plugged in so many trees in my life and while being here that it's not like I can mess them up. They're plug and play, so as soon as they snap together, they should turn on. So I'm gonna maybe bring those down. I'm gonna see if I can take an extension cord and a power strip and plug them in and have like a little display of Christmas trees. I have 4 foots that should be perfect in the box stuff from last year. Because of where they were on the other end, they were missed by all of the grossness. They weren't melted, they didn't have water on them. The boxes are a little dusty just because they've been sitting over there. So I think I might move those down and set them all up. I don't want to take all that stuff home. It's easier if I just move everything from here than take it home and like sell it on Marketplace or sell it on eBay. I have plenty of stuff I can still sell at home. I don't want to take home more. So the shelves kind of look empty behind me just because they are, and everything's lumped together. The stuff from the current auction has not been moved. So once I print all those invoices, our binder is in alphabetical order by the customer's last name. So it's a 3-ring binder, so I will still put them in there in alphabetical order. I'll just leave the new ones on the top 2 holes so we can grab that stuff. And if they already have stuff from the previous weeks, just put it right there. I did have a lot of people still pick up stuff this past week, but I think people are waiting until the next auction tonight ends to make 1 trip instead of 2. Totally okay with me. I'd want to do the same thing. People work, people are busy, they have kids, it was Halloween. I get it. That makes it way easier. I have to officially leave the door closed now because it's a little chilly out and I have a hole in my window. So let's go down the hallway and show you guys what I have left. Okay, so here's the other shelf. My front door's over here. Everybody's stuff that's together. I have 1 shelf here so far of, just ignore the fact that it's leaning because it melted. So I have Kleenex left over. People still love the Kleenex. These were ones that the plastic was kind of gross. Some of it had melted to it. So if you peel it off, it doesn't smell like smoke at all. It smells like cardboard. So that's totally fine. I've had these straws forever. There's not many left. I did throw some away. Some of that got wet, and I had probably like 4 big boxes of these, but from the cardboard, they all got stuck together. So we threw those away a while ago. Here is the shelf of garland and wreaths that my friend and I put up this past week. I did have one lady want like 3, and when we did it, we kind of put them in order. So it was like garlands, wreaths, and in color order, and the ones on the bottom we knew didn't work because the ones that had plugs in, we plugged them in. The battery ones we can't test, I don't have any batteries. I had one that didn't work and one that did, but she wanted them to be the same color and style, so she said she didn't care, she wanted both of them. So we sold those 3. Another thing I don't want to take home is glitter. Once you get glitter in your car, it is stuck there for life, and I don't want glitter in the car. I don't want glitter anywhere. Even on the floor here, I can still see pre-fire some of the glitter from last Christmas. No matter how many times we've swept the floor, if I've spilled things, we've wiped it up, there is still glitter. So let me show you the trees down at the end. Okay, that looks so creepy. Okay, so there are some of the trees behind me. That one works. There's another one that works. The 9-foot tree is the one that I can only get the bottom piece to work. And I have another one that I do remember once I opened it, came in last year, and it was missing the adapter piece to actually plug into the outlet to see if it works. And even if I swap it, I think it's a different style, so I can't get it to work. I really want to move all of these out there as long as it doesn't rain and I have to worry about water, because if it doesn't do that, I am putting all of these big trees, because the space down there is perfect. Some of these trees are like 4 feet wide at the base, and if somebody doesn't want the box, I will gladly keep the box. I can probably make one more trip to the recycling center, smash them all down and put them in the truck and take those out. I have in the Macy's delivery that came in the week of the fire, it's like half of maybe a 7-foot tree, but it's shiny, shiny silver, but it's just the bottom half, which I thought was strange. The stuff that we've gotten from Macy's is usually in like perfect condition. And if it's not, it's because it got broken in transport, like ornaments. So I was kind of surprised that only half of the tree came in. And I've gone through all of Macy's stuff, so I know it's not in there. A lot of their stuff is overstock or displays. Like some of the Christmas tree boxes said display only. But that little silver tree right there, it's only half of a tree. So this side's actually, in my opinion, pretty empty. Let's go down to the end. So we used to joke around that we call this the Christmas corner, because that's where all the trees went. I see probably another 4 trees I can pull out, which does not include these 4-foot trees. But of all the stuff that was never processed and made into inventory is literally these 2 shelves and a few random things. So it looks worse than it actually is, because a lot of the stuff is like that guy. He's garbage. He's going to the dumpster next week. I have some tower ball games. Think of it like beanbag or cornhole, but vertical. I'm going to take those out. They all fit into a backpack. I'm going to put those on the table I can move out front. But this stuff right here, these 2 shelves, are the only thing that did not make it to the auction, and that's not bad. It's probably 2 dozen, but like the hallway's clean. I moved out one of those shelves and took them out there. Like, we've made a lot of progress in the past 2 weeks. It just kind of looks like creepy Christmas, Halloween, like the Nightmare Before Christmas kind of deal. I mean, it looks dark and spooky in here. People keep telling me that I should have had like a haunted house. Like it's not that big. There's just 4 little walkways. But like that table, I'm gonna move out. I have people who want tile. I have 3 pallets of tile on the current auction. That is my only concern, is getting this tile out. But other than that, not bad. I do have people who have asked me about shelving units. Jason and I are going to probably come back tomorrow and like tag which ones we want to take home, because I don't need all of these racks at home. I have, I think, 2 so far. Our project is at home is coming to an end, so I can reveal that pretty soon. But what am I going to do with all of these racks at home? So I already have, I think, 3 people who asked me about them, so those can go. But I mean, it's gonna be so weird in here to have it so empty. My Facebook memory yesterday, I think on my personal Facebook page, was Polly and me dressed up for Halloween. So I was definitely a little sad then, but I think that's it for now. If I can manage to get the trees up, I will show you guys what those trees look like, because that's gonna look so pretty, especially if it's raining, so it makes it look darker in here and have all the trees lit up. And these trees, they have remote controls, they're app controlled. You can change them from white to multicolor, to make them dim, to make them different colors. I had red, white, and blue when I was checking them out yesterday. So you guys, I will keep you posted on how this all looks. I swear I will try not to cry. You guys know what to do. Thanks for coming along. Like, comment, subscribe. I will catch you next time.